Hi and welcome back to my kitchen. Today I have a recipe of making vanilla cake, which I'm going to frost with vanilla buttercream. When you first see this cake, when it's already decorated, it looks like it's complicated, but I promise you it's a very simple cake that is perfect for any birthday party. So guys, I'm going to start by showing you the ingredients that we need. But first, I'll show you the ingredients that we need for the buttercream. For the cake batter, we will need buttermilk, vanilla extract, flour, soft butter, sugar, eggs, baking powder, and salt. As usual, in the information box, I've given details of the exact amount that I used. The next step, guys, we are going to start making the cake batter. For the best result, please make sure that everything is in room temperature so that the butter and the sugar can incorporate very well, and as a result, you're going to get a very smooth butter. But if you find that your butter is grainy, then you need to whisk your butter for a little bit longer. And this is how it goes. We are going to start by beating our soft butter. And the sugar. And I'm going to beat the butter and the sugar for 5 minutes until everything is thick and fluffy. The next step, I'm going to start adding the eggs one by one, making sure that by each addition, the eggs are well incorporated. Once in a while, scrap the sides so that everything can get smooth. My eggs looks good. Now I'm going to add 5 drops of vanilla extract. Or 6. The next step, I'm going to mix the dry ingredients, that is the flour, salt, and baking powder. The next step, guys, I'm going to start adding the flour, alternating it with the buttermilk bit by bit so that I can get a nice and smooth butter without lumps. So our cake batter is done. It's nice and smooth. By the way, I forgot to let you know that this is a layered cake. We need 2 pans, 20 centimeters. I have already greased my pan and I'm going to dust it with a bit of flour, so that after baking our cake, it will release with ease. Not too much flour, just a little bit of it. And I'm going to remove the excess. And to make sure that our cakes are equal, I'm going to use a kitchen scale and then divide the butter between the two cake pans. Gotten my 2 equal parts. I'll start baking them 180 degrees, but I'll bake them separate. For the frosting, we are going to need vanilla extract, salt, soft butter, heavy cream, and powdered sugar. We are going to start by beating the soft butter. Make sure that your butter is in room temperature so that it can get fluffy and creamy, and you're going to see that it's going to become lighter in color. It's very important that the butter is in room temperature. And in the meantime, I'm going to sift the powdered sugar. You see the color has changed. It's not the butter color, it's a bit lighter and it's fluffy and very creamy. The most important thing is that you keep scraping the sides so that everything is well incorporated. The next step, guys, I'll now start adding our powdered sugar bit by bit. Sugar, I will taste so that I know that I've reached the sweetness that I want. I will now add the salt to balance the flavor. And then I'll add 5 drops of vanilla extract. And to make our whipping cream easy to spread, I am going to add 3 to 4 tablespoons of heavy cream. You know that the cake is done when it has a light golden brown color. And I'm going to transfer this so that it can cool completely because we don't want it to melt the frosting. It's a butter frosting. When it's warm, it will start melting. In fact, this room is very warm even for this cream here. When the cake has reached the room temperature, we can now decorate it. I will start by placing one of the cake on the cake platter. I am going to put a generous amount of the frosting so that I can give the cake height in the middle. I'm going to try and spread it evenly before I place the second cake on the top. And then I'm going to place the cake with the bottom side up. You see, to get a good height. And now I'm going to put the frosting on the top and on the sides. have needed just a little bit buttercream so that the cake can get well covered, but it's okay. What I have done, I have tried to create waves by just tapping on the cake so that I can get a nice decoration. What I'm going to do to solve that problem, I'm going to use white chocolate, which I'm going to grate, and then I'm going to decorate the cake. And that way, I'm going to cover the spaces that are not well covered with the butter. For everything to be seamless, keep cleaning your cake platter. I had put my white chocolate in the fridge. That way, it will be very easy to grate.
This looks so good.
Thanks. Thanks so much, darling. So, and this is how I'm going to decorate with the white chocolate.
Yum. I mean, it looks so yummy.
Thanks, sweetie. Yeah. That way, wow, not a bad idea. Let's white chocolate.
Can I try? I won't take more.
Do you think we should still use sprinkles or it's okay like that?
I think you'll use both of these.
I'm still thinking. Let's see.
Put like
No, honey. No, it will be too overloaded. You don't like the sprinkles here. You love sprinkles, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Oops.
Oh, you put it in the chocolate.
You want such a birthday cake?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then I would like sprinkles in the middle.
And because the buttercream is very soft, for easier cutting, I am going to put the cake in the fridge for 30 minutes. And then guys, I'm going to show you the end result.